Yeah.
Rangy cost me, oh no.
Oh, you can imagine that Nelsonian costing you. He's backed the Americans. He's not voting for Trump, hopefully. I don't know, would you vote for Trump or would you give him a soap on the rope? He's just been sent a bill from a judge the other day for another $132 million. Alrighty, sprint cars are warming up. It is the Hydraulink War of the Wings series number 6, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6 tonight. 5 tonight, there we go. 6 still to come. So plenty of racing still to happen with the War of the Wings. Of course, the young two Americans will be heading straight back over to the USA once all the snow clears. I think there's been a fair bit of snow over in America, a few different places, but they get straight back into racing over there. They do something like 70 odd meetings in a season, where over in New Zealand they do something like 25 to 30 odd meetings. Certainly a lot busier over there. The young fellas getting there, of course, World of Outlaws, part of their racing system. Over in America, as you watch the Guildford crew, can't hear them shouting and screaming as I did in Greymouth a couple of weeks ago up on the podium. Tucked away in the nice air conditioned office up here as the dust will start to fly very shortly. Bailey Patterson, good to see him up here in the Nelson track. Got some good support crew, great to see Mike and Dot here tonight, the pretties from Christchurch. Great to see them looking so young. And supporting their relations here in Nelson Speedway. We thank all the travellers that have come around from the South Island and all the supporters that are listening in, supporting the two young Americans as well. Great series, it's certainly added a bit of depth to the competition and it's really put the War of the Wings to be one of the best sprint car series in the country. And it's good to see a dynamite team here tonight, and we've got some high class drivers up the front here. Brendan Crouch looks like he's going to slide into row 2 with the 17 of Dylan Forsey. Will be John Myers, the pace setter will be Connor Rangi. Grid number 3 will be the 75 of Brendan Crouch. Grid 4, the 17 of Dylan Forsey. Then we go back to grid number 5. It will be Alicia Hill on the outside. Looks to be the 79 of Max Guildford, the 9 of Cameron Manaway trying to find his spot along with the 12 as they go 4 wide here in the Nelson Speedway. And we salute the Speedway and the War of the Wings series. So give them a hand, folks, as they head around. It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, let's hear it. Let's get on our feet for the Herrick Distillery 4 wide salute. It's feature time for today's Hydraulink War of the Wings sprint cars as we storm our way through the mainland. There we go, AJ will be listening down and listening in. It is the Professor, it is young Dan, and we got Gabriel here to watch. He's backing John Myers Jr. I'm going for Connor Rangi. Got to go for the locals. This is going to be a 20-lap shootout. Let's see what unfolds. Brendan Crouch is there, third on points. Watch for the young gun, the 17 of Dylan Forsey. He's the name you want to write down. You'll see some big name things from him in the future. Alicia Hill, her home track, wanting to do the goods. Watch for the 9 of Campbell McManaway. He's certainly found his groove in the 9 car. Can't count out Max Guildford either, the 79 machine. Then we go back to Chapman. It is McQuillan and Patterson as we go racing. And it will be John Myers Jr. is going to lead them through 1 and 2. Down the back straight they go. And it is the 46 machine. Leads them through. Forsey's gone into 3rd place. He's got ahead of Crouch. As we watch the 9 car of Campbell McManaway, he got ahead of Alicia Hill. As the back ones bunch up, and here goes the fight. The fight will be out the front too. John Myers Jr. and Connor Rangi. Point series of 1 and 2. As you watch Brendan Crouch get back past Campbell McManaway. Down the back straight they go. Lap number 2 of 20. And it looks like John Myers Jr.'s got this thing dialed on early in this heat. Watch for the 57 of Connor Rangi. He knows this track. Here we go back to Dylan Forsey, going great guns in the 17 machine. Only had a handful of race car meetings in the sprint car. And here we go to Brenham Crouch, 4th place, holding 3rd overall. Trying to find some pace in the TNL sprint car, the Kevin Freeman machine. But it is John Myers Jr. has opened up about a dozen track lengths from the 57 of Rangi. Rangi's got about the same distance back to Forsey, and in the same distance back to the 75 of Crouch. Where's Guildford? Guildford's going to be on the charge. He's trying to get past the 6 car of Alicia Hill, but she's trying to get underneath the 9 car of Campbell McManaway. So the mid-packers just having a wee bit of a battle, but all trying to catch John Myers Jr. as the dust starts to fly here in Nelson. It is lap number 7 that tells me we've got 25 laps. 25 laps for this one. So I'll make sure its official word is 25 as they fly through. And it looks like John Myers Jr. might see the tail of the 5 car of Patterson. It's only about quarter of a track length between first and last. Everyone else just opened up, racing their own re-race at the moment. No battles going on at the moment. Guildford just tracking in behind the 6 car of Alicia Hill. Corey McQuillan just doing the laps in the 12 car, and he's got Patterson in behind him. But no one making a move at the moment. Alicia Hill trying to catch up with young Campbell McManaway in the 9 machine. She does now. Gets a little bit close. The door gets shut. Alicia Hill just backs off a little bit as we see the 44 machine of Chapman's come to a halt. Just cruising around the top of the pole line past the front straight. And it looks like we've got our first caution after lap number 11. And something's happened to the Chapman car. He'll be pushed off, no damage done. And that's a bit of a shame. This will close them right up again. This will see them inside their cars. They've got their wee adjustments to your brake bias. They'll be trying to set this up. They know what the track's going to do. It's going to dry off. Will they put a little bit more on? Will they make the car a little bit tighter? What develops is a game of chess. You can have your car set up for the first couple of laps, but you're not going to win it in the first couple of laps. You're only going to win it in the last couple. And John Myers Jr. knows he's still got pressure from behind him.
Yeah, well, this is probably going to benefit Connor Rangi because I think Myers is just running away with this, and this has closed the field, and this is going to benefit the likes of Rangi, Forsey, maybe Crouch, Hill, maybe Guildford sitting back there in 7th. So this is a good time. Read the race. Say, check those settings in your car. Get yourself sorted. Lap 10.
Yep, certainly Guildford will now realise that he's only got about 10 car lengths between him and the leader. It was 3/4 of a racetrack. This does close them up. Chapman's gone to the infield, so the lights should go out as they come past the start-finish line. Guys just dialing in. Lap number 10, they've gone back, so we've still got 15 laps to go. Not long when you only got 13 second-odd laps. Good 3.5 minutes odd of racing. But it is John Myers Jr., our series leader. He's put the helmet down. He's back in the race mode. The lights are out, heading round 3 and 4. Rangi waiting to pounce. Just sits them down nice and quiet, waiting for the green to go. There we go, off-grid racing. Liz Myers gets a good handy jump from Rangi. Looks like Forsey's trying to get underneath the 57 machine. The door's going to get shut. Brendan Crouch getting in there. Guildford gets it all wrong, loses the spot to Campbell McManaway. So a bit of enticing going on as they restart the race. But Myers, no one's got an answer for John Myers Jr. at the moment. The young American dropped up to about 12 car length off Connor Rangi. Rangi's got no answer to the 17-year-old American. Forsey's having a great race, holding on to 3rd place. He's going to pressure Rangi as his lap starts to count down again. Crouch is sitting in 4th place. He's down on his own. He's got no pressure coming from Guildford. As we see the 9 car of Campbell McManaway brush the wall out of turns 2. Got it back dialed in again, so just trying to stay away from the wall. Doesn't want to damage the machine. He's going to have a battle with Corey McQuillan off the back of the field. But it is John Myers Jr. just comfortably opening that gap up from Rangi. Lap number 14 to 15, so just a 10 to go. And John Myers Jr. will be hoping for no more cautions as Rangi just sits here and holds on to it. There we go, back to Forsey. He's out on his own as well. He's got no pressure coming from Brendan Crouch. We're actually going to find a little bit of pressure from the 79 of Guildford. Guildford trying to close the gap on the 75 machine for the third and fourth and fifth places. But out the front, it is the 46 of John Wise Jr. He's got it comfortable at the moment. Phil just burning out. Alicia Hill quite comfortable in about 6th or 7th spot. No pressure on her from the 12 of McQuillan. We go back to the 5 of Patterson, and off the back will be the 9 car of Campbell from Manaway. The car still in one piece. He'll be happy for that and just try and complete 25 laps of racing. We go on to lap number 18. So the latter part of it, watch the glow from the brakes of the 79 machine of Max Guildford as he goes round. The flames coming out of the 12 car as well. The carbon fibre brakes glowing as the cars do the laps. Under high pressure is John Myers Jr. Starts to see the two back markers, and there's a bit of a fight going on between the 9 and the 5 of Patterson and McManaway. Myers was just hoping that they spread themselves apart so he doesn't have to try and get in amongst the fight. He'll just be quite happy trying to lap past them. They'll start to know that he might be not too far away as Rangi just sits in second place. Forsey still in third as we are now on to lap number 21, so just the 4 to go. The lap's starting to really count down now with the sprint cars. And down the back straight they go. And it is John Myers Jr. trying to get past Bailey Patterson. Patterson just holding the race line. Myers just going to try and ease it past him. Patterson might know he's here, yeah, just holds out wide, will let him go past. Won't try and fight for that one as we're not too far away from the white flag. And everyone just happy to hold their place at the moment. No real competition on this one as Myers battles through. Patterson realises that Rangi's here, just lets him go through. The white flag is out this time round, and it's only a couple of corners for Myers Jr. And John Myers Jr. picks up the feature win from Connor Rangi. Third past the post will be young Dylan Forsey from the 75 of Brendan Crouch. Here we go back to Guildford. Alicia Hill. Then it'll be the 9 car of Campbell Manaway, Corey McQuillan and Bailey Patterson. Well, besides a bit of a mechanical error from Chapman, the race pretty much nice and sedate, no damage to the race cars. And Joel Myers Jr., 17-year-old out of America, our series winner, will extend his points lead over Connor Rangi. And it's great to see the Californian kid pick up another heat win. He hasn't had a couple. Rangi won the last one. Guildford won the Greymouth stint, so he'll be happy with that. Oh, good to see some good racing from our sprint cars. We'll see them back later in the season. There is prize given in the club rooms later on. On behalf of Dan, part-timer Gabriel, who's here on holiday from Huntley, the Huntley Hoon we're going to call him. Thanks very much, folks, for being here. We are back in 2 weeks' time after Palmy teams. We have the New Zealand Stock Car GP. We have some top North Island cars making their way down to the South Island. Check the Facebook page, get the weekly website, the weekly paper, the Nelson Weekly as well, for a few write-ups over the next couple of weeks. Just on behalf of the Nelson Speedway, thanks to Hydraulink, thanks to Joe and Kerry.